Hi, there are 5 most important things that you need to know about canvassing in order to be effective. Today we're going to talk about the first one. Know your canvas. What's a canvas? A canvas is a script of what to say. Now the next question you might ask is, why do I need a script of what to say? Some people might say, I can speak to people pretty well. I don't need a script. But you know, it takes a lot of brain power to hold a conversation. And while you're canvassing, there are a lot of other things that you need to be doing while you're speaking to the person. And so you want to save your brain power for some of those other tasks. One of those things is you have to read the people. As you're speaking to them, you want to be paying attention to their facial expressions, to their body language. You want to know what kind of questions you need to ask next and listen to their responses to see what kind of books to present to them and what things that you want to lead the conversation into, what interests they might have. Also, when you know your canvas, it prevents you from saying certain things that might stir up prejudice in the minds of the people. There's a lot of things that we shouldn't say, and when you have a canvas put together, it prevents you from saying those things by mistake. Also, it helps you to be able to communicate the most essential information in the smallest amount of time. You don't have very much time when you're there in front of the people, maybe less than a minute, to talk about your books, to tell them who you are, what you're doing there. And so you have to make sure that every word has a purpose. Every word is calculated to bring you to the end point of them making a decision for God. So learning your canvas and having a script of what to say will help you to be a lot more effective. Another thing that it does is that it makes your presentation a lot smoother. Sometimes when you're thinking of what to say, you can have awkward pauses and little ums and uhs and things that keep it from being as smooth as it needs to be. So when you know your canvas, it'll smooth everything out and give you a nice presentation as you're talking to the people. You'll find a canvas that we've put together up on our website if you go to ohwarehouse.com, and you can take a look at it. And there's some features in the canvas that I want to point out to you. The canvas was put together by people that have had a lot of experience doing Magabook work, and so it's very well done and put together so that you can avoid a lot of the pitfalls that you might run into when you don't have a canvas. One of the things I want to point out to you is in the introduction, it says, "Hi, we're students working on a scholarship project." Now, it doesn't say, "Hi, I'm a student." It says, "Hi, we're students." There's a purpose for that. It says we're students because it wants to communicate that we're part of a larger group, a bigger organization. I am not just some random guy walking down the street picking up donations for some school that might not exist, but I'm part of an organization, I'm part of a group of people, and it gives you some credibility. Another thing is, there's a close. When you get to the very end of the canvas, it gives the people opportunity to make a decision to get the books. And in the close, it says, there's a portion that says, "People have been helping with." Now, that very phrase is important. It says, "People have been helping with," not "you can help me with this," but "people have been helping with," because it tells them that your neighbors have been helping out too. There's other people in this community that have been helping me through school. A lot of people feel like you are a lot more credible when they know, hey, my neighbor just got something from you. And so you say, "People have been helping with," to communicate that, hey, other people are doing it too. You can help me out. One last thing. In the close, it also gives a donation range. What I mean by that is you show them a cookbook, for example, and you say, in the bookstore it's $25. People have been helping with $20 to $25. The reason for that is when you give a range, it gives people the opportunity to be generous. Now, if you just gave it's $20 for the cookbook, people might give you a $20 bill. But if you said $20 to $25, they might be more generous. They might give you $23, $24, $25. And for bigger ranges, you'll see that the effects of this are more pronounced. If you say $20 to $40, a lot of times people will try to hit just in the middle and give you $30. So it gives them an opportunity to be generous. So make sure you give that donation range. So that's knowing your canvas. I'm hoping that you'll be a lot more effective after knowing this, and I'll be praying for you. God bless.